I don't have a warrant. Oh my God.
Footage appears to show the officer punching Sharia Moore several times in the head.
Thank you for tuning in once again to another episode of the Goodrich Chronicles. I am your host, Anthony Goodrich, and I'm bringing you another one, another untamed, uncivilized mutt, wearing a badge and carrying a gun. Yeah, you know. Here we go again. We have Sharia Moore, every bit of 90 pounds, out of North Carolina, has an encounter with a Shelby police officer. Now, she supposedly had a call about her saying that she was suspicious in the area. Okay? Now, the police show up. Luckily, the confrontation was recorded by a Ring door cam. And if you ain't got one, I suggest you get one. And I'm not advocating for Ring the company, but I'm advocating for your ass or your neighbor's ass or anybody else's ass. You know what I'm saying? Because this episode just so happened to be caught in front of somebody's yard who had a door cam recording everything that happened. Now, as a result, you have a police officer, an overly egregious police officer, who has been put on administrative leave because of his conduct. Now, before you see this video, I must warn you, it's a little troubling and you may find it disturbing. So this is your disclaimer. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Inappropriate.
Sharia Moore! Sharia Moore!
They're expediting the process so that the young man the police officer who did the beating is handled.
A local police officer suspended tonight, a woman charged and injured, and a community demanding accountability. All this stems from a video captured a physical altercation between a woman and a Shelby police officer. Thanks for joining us for your news at 11 o'clock. I'm Siobhan Bryant.
And I'm John Carter. Now, we first brought you this story as breaking news during WBTV News at 6. And tonight we have obtained the viral video. And I do want to warn you right now, this may be difficult to watch.
Now, the incident took place this morning when police say officers were conducting an investigation and encountered what they call a suspicious female in the area.
I don't have a warrant. Oh my God.
Footage appears to show the officer punching Sharia Moore several times in the head while she was on the ground. You heard her say, "I don't have a warrant." The officer continues to strike her. After he tackles her to the ground, it appears the officer does not say anything until another officer runs over and intervenes. A local pastor tells WBTV Moore's nose was broken during the encounter.
After the video circulated online, dozens of people protested in downtown Shelby outside the police department and City Hall. They chanted Moore's name and called for the officers seen in the video to be fired and charged.
The officer involved in this incident has been placed on administrative suspension while an internal affairs investigation is being conducted by our Office of Professional Standards.
Meanwhile, inside the government center, police, city leaders, and members of the clergy gathered to discuss what happened and deliver remarks to the community.
Moore is charged with breaking and entering, resisting a public officer, and assault on a government official. Since her arrest, she's since bonded out of jail.
Now, as you heard, the officer has been suspended, but protesters and Moore's family say that's not enough.
WBTV's Forrest Tucker shares what residents and relatives want to see happen in this case.
Not hit one time, not hit two times, not hit three times, but 12 times with a man's fist in her face.
Sharia Moore! Sharia Moore!
Michael Moore says his niece Sharia has multiple facial injuries after the use of excessive force from a Shelby police officer on Friday morning during her arrest.
Sharia's life is in turmoil right now. She's confused right now.
But harm has been caused in more ways than one.
You can only imagine how I feel to see my niece body slammed to the ground.
With the hearts of the entire community hurting as they press for answers.
If I think my life is in danger and a 90-pound girl is in front of me, I'm gonna tase her first. Why you didn't tase her? Why'd you have to beat her with your fist? That was a fist fight.
No justice, no peace.
Moore wants the officer involved fired and says the family will press charges.
No justice, no peace. No peace. Let's prosecute the police.
While dozens of protesters took to Shelby's streets demanding justice,
We were all called here about 3:30 today, and we sit down in the chamber and we talked.
local clergy members like Bishop Marcus Strong met with city leaders to do the same.
They immediately began to make progress, getting her out of jail, getting the young man on administrative leave. What you all are doing is working.
Moore's uncle is thankful for the peaceful demonstrations as he calls for unity and continues to ask questions.
Let me grab your arm. I'm circling arms with these young men out here today because what they are doing is real. What if the camera had not been on him? What would have happened to her?
As of Friday night, Shelby police have not named the officer involved in the incident. In Shelby, Forrest Tucker, WBTV, on your side.
Now, the Cleveland County Sheriff's Office also shared a statement on the incident saying no deputies were involved. The Sheriff's Office writes in part, "The conduct depicted is deeply concerning and does not reflect the standards expected of any law enforcement professional. Our comments are directed toward the behavior seen in the video alone, not toward the Shelby Police Department as a whole."
Now this unnamed, untamed, civilized mutt is not on the force right now, but we don't know what's going to happen in the next few days. So we need to make sure that he never wears a badge again. Ever, anywhere, period. Did you see what he was doing? He hit that woman 12 times. She's 90 pounds. He's every bit of 240. And he was wailing on her. I don't give a damn what she did. She did not deserve that at all. And I hope she get a lot of money out of his ass. I mean, I hope she get a lot of, she gonna get paid. In my opinion, she will get paid. If she don't, they need to protest on that. They need to protest all day, every day, all night, every night. This is ridiculous. No one should be subjected to that type of mentality, especially by an uncivilized mutt. And y'all know how I feel about them. And this is just another opportunity for me to put that ass on blast. Because that's what needs to be done. Could you imagine what would have happened to this woman or to this case if there was no camera around? Because you know that uncivilized mutt would have reported something that did not happen. He already said she was resisting arrest. Well, from what I could see, she wasn't resisting. She was just getting her ass whooped by somebody 3 times her size. You know what I'm saying? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I hope he go to jail. I hope she get paid. We need to keep putting these uncivilized mutts on blast. Get your camera, keep your cell phone rolling. And as I always tell you, when you encounter the police, don't answer any questions. Don't do nothing they tell you to do outside the law, like demanding your ID when you're not even driving, or if you're just walking, or if you're a passenger. That's not lawful for them to ask you for your ID. No, and you don't have to give it to them. So just remember, unless you call the cops for something, don't answer no questions. Get somebody else, like a lawyer, to answer questions for you. Just don't say nothing. Even if it means taking a ride down to the police station, don't say nothing. Because they're going to try to stick you with whatever they can, even if they're trying to be nice. Because ain't none of them nice. They all assholes. It's just a degree of assholiness that they are. Yeah, I said it. Assholiness. I just made that up. But you know what I'm talking about. Anyways. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to spend some time with me. And for that, I will always be grateful. So in the meantime and in between time, until the next time, Anthony Goodrich is signing off.